Hey there guys, LOI Games, and welcome back to some more Roommates. Where we last left off, we're just about to start a event, so let's get started, shall we? It's nice to be back home. It's been a long while and I'm exhausted. I just want to curl up in bed and read a good book for a while. Thinking about my room when I see Isabella. I'm thinking about my room. Yeah, English. Not helping. We just started. I'm thinking about my room when I see Isabella on the porch talking to Max. Ah, Jesus. I don't know why Isabella's voice is the hardest for me. Seriously, this party is going to be great. You gotta come. She sees me walking up and waves excitingly. You too, Anne. This is the first real big party of the quarter. It's gonna be so much fun. Everybody will be there. I don't know if I'm up to an actual party. Just getting used to the house has been taxing enough, and I really am pretty tired. Who's coming? And where is it? Max and I for sure. I doubt anybody else will come out. You gotta come, Ann. This is gonna be the thing for you. You need to blossom, girl. Isn't that right, Max? It's gonna be loud and crazy. Perfect place to let go and have a good time, you know? Exactly. Isabella and Max start mock dancing with each other in front of me. I guess trying to show me what they'll be doing. I guess it could be fun. I don't know. I'm pretty tired. Let me think about it, okay? Alright, but get a move on. We won't wait all night, hon. Isabella winks at me as I pass by. I head past the other two and up to my room and unload my books. If we skip the event... We could get energy if we skip the event, but if we play the event, more than likely, we'll rank up with either Max or Isabella. And I'm trying to work on Rakesh right now. I say let's skip it for now. Let's skip it. I shouldn't have had all that water before bed. Maybe I can slip down to the bathroom without waking anyone up. As I walk past Max's room, I can hear Isabella's voice. Seriously, you're awful at this. I'm barely even tipsy, you dumbass. You need to learn to drink better. Max's door is open, so I stick my head quietly around the corner. I can see Isabella trying in vain to heft Max onto bed. I'm pretty sure those are curse words under her breath, but most of them are way more vile than I'm used to. Do you need help? Ah! Isabella leaps at the sound of my voice and drops Max, unfortunately right into a pile of dirty clothes he never moved. Oh man, I don't think he's washed any of this crap. And come help me with this jerk in bed. Max is pretty heavy, but between the two of us, we managed to haul him into his bed. Wow, is Max a lightweight? So, it was pretty wild party after all, huh? Oh, it was a fine party. Nothing too crazy. I make the mistake of telling this idiot that I get a little wild when I get drunk. What I didn't tell him was that I've been having drinking contests since I was 16, and this chump never stood a chance. Oh wow. I'm not really sure what to think about Isabella having been a drunkard so young. Anyway, thanks for helping me, Anne. I'm gonna crash. Don't hit the books too hard. I definitely want you to come with us next time, okay? I nod wordlessly as Isabella leaves quietly, closing the door behind me as I continue about my own late-night business. There's a new event and it's Sunday. Everybody seems to be in their gym clothes, it seems. So we're gonna go to the gym, going for a run, going to the park. It's definitely going to be a nice morning. The sun is up and the birds are singing. Looks like I'm not the only one awake. It looks like I'm not the only one awake either. Dominic, Sally, and Rakesh are all here in jogging clothes doing stretches. Good morning. What's going on? Oh, hey! We were just about to head out. We like to go jogging together on weekends. We usually hit the gardens. They're just lovely this time of year. Do you want to come with us? It's great work. It's a great workout, and the scenery is gorgeous. Yes, you should come along, Anne. Nothing like a hearty run to get your pulse up, and stay fit is important for a good student. It's true. Plus, it's a good way to learn your way around. It's at the very least, to the gardens. I think this event I'm actually going to play, so let me play this event. Okay, I'll come with you. Just give me a chance to get ready. Let's see what happens on this event. Sure thing. Since we're already warmed up, we'll meet you there, okay? Sure. Hello. A quick shower later, and I've gathered my running clothes. I'm not usually a runner, but I had been thinking about taking it up, and getting to know my roommates a little better is a perfect excuse. I'm pretty sure the gardens are that way. A few minutes later, I'm standing with the other morning joggers as we run in place. We should go through the East Botanical Garden. We did that 2 weeks ago. Let's go through the farming garden. I work there. I see it all the time. It's not that it's not pretty. I'm just saying. Rakesh hasn't said a word. I'm starting to wonder if he actually wants to come out running. Oh, fine. Let's just go. Sally and Dominic take off running and I follow after. Just behind them, Rakesh kind of follows, but isn't running very much. The two in the lead take us along a waist-high fence that borders the campus botanical gardens. Various plants of all shapes and sizes are organized into neat rows with little plaques. I can't read from here describing what kind of plants they are. It's still pretty early in the fall, so the trees haven't started to change color yet. These guys really go all out. I'm not out of shape, but I haven't been running in a while. The scenery is really nice though, and the air smells of fresh flowers in the gardens. It's definitely a pleasant way to spend my morning. Anne! Oh, my voice. Anne, keep up! Come on, keep up! What about Rakesh? We can't wait up for that slacker. It's not like we don't like to wait for him. It's just that he's so distracted. He tends to slow down a lot. And some of us are trying to get some exercise out here. I see. Sally and Dominic set a pretty brisk pace, leaving Rakesh further behind. Rakesh. I can't say his name for some reason. I'm gonna have to look up how to say his name. Dominic looks over his shoulder at me like he wants to say something, but I'm a little too far back. I think I can catch up with them, but I feel a little bad about leaving Rakesh behind. Why would they invite him if they were just gonna abandon him? Well, since we're going with the Rakesh route, Rakesh. Dominic waves at me to catch up, but I then shake my head and point back to Rakesh. Dominic frowns and shakes his head. He and Sally start really pouring on the speed, and they're gone before long. I have to admit, part of me is pretty happy to slow down. Rakesh is barely even walking at this point. It's mostly just looking at the trees in the garden. I stop altogether while I wait for him to catch up. While I wait to catch up with him. Are you okay, Rakesh? Oh, it's not quite forest green, is it? Probably closer to fern. Of course, once the fall hits, but no, I guess that one won't change. Rakesh? Oh, I am very sorry, Anna. Don't you love the gardens? It's actually my first time here. They're very pretty, though. The others, they only come here to run, to make the scenery fly past them. As with the rest of the life for them, it is always the rush. The world paints a picture with every color. It is such a shame not to look at the canvas. Rakesh looks back into the garden, and it's like he's in his own world again. I guess he thinks pretty deeply about these sort of things. That's a nice way of looking at the world, Rakesh. Sometimes I forget it's not the only way, I suppose. How do you see the garden, Anne? I guess I see trees and the grass is very nice. And are those azaleas? Those are pretty. Good. Even just to see is as a first step. Even just to see is a first step that not many people take. But look even closer. Look at the others that you like. Do you see though how the plant is painted? Its face bright red, a star to draw the eyes in the center, settled on a bed of contrasting green leaves to make the colors grow that much more. Wow, you really think a lot about these sorts of things, don't you? There is a lot of beauty in the world, and I like to think I have some small ability to capture it. You saw we were able to do with the wall in the dome. We captured some of its beauty and brought it to the stark empty wall. Yeah. I don't know if everybody appreciated that beauty as much as you and I did, Rakesh. I know for a fact Dominic yelled at us for an hour. I do not seek approval, because nature does not seek approval. The world does not ask you if you would like it to be beautiful. It has simply placed its beauty before you. Wow, you must be fantastic in your art classes. Rakesh actually frowns at that, looking away from me. I guess I must have said something wrong. Now I feel terrible. I mean, no. I have not taken classes. I let the world teach me how colors should work. I let the world teach me perspective. Before I can stop him, Rakesh climbs over the fence and goes running into the gardens. Rakesh, no! Come back! I'm sure you're not supposed to be in there. I can't believe he'd do that. I swerve my head around, looking for anybody else around. Dominic and Sally are already starting to fade into the distance. I check the other direction, but luckily it doesn't seem that anyone else is around this morning. I breathe a sigh of relief and just feel something in my hair. There, perfect. Turn this way, please. The color would balance very nicely. I reach up to feel an obvious flower in my hair. Was this what he'd planned all along? Turning to face him, I see him reach up towards my hair with a flower with dark blue petals. Rakesh, I don't think you're supposed to take those. I'm not sure if he's listening to me. He's already twining the flower into another side of my head. I can feel my face burning as he holds me at arm's length, looking over his handiwork. Beautiful. There we go. He's 10 out of 100. We're doing good. I know I'm just another canvas run, but it's still not often a guy twines flowers in my hair. Come on, Rakesh. Let's see if we can't catch up with the others, okay? Yes. I think we have spread beauty nicely here. I try to take Rakesh by the hand before he can get distracted again, but he keeps dodging my grabs. He still follows me anyway. He still follows me away from the garden, which is good enough. The other two must be back home by now. Let's just meet them there, okay? Excellent idea, An. I don't bother trying to run since it seems like Rakesh won't do it anyway, but together we make our way back to the Latin house. Well, that was nice. That was real nice. I think I'm going to keep my schedule the way it is, so I'm just going to play it out. So this is what my tuition money is being used for. I guess I'm impressed, but I wish there was more to it. Alright. An event! We have an event. But this event will have to wait until next time. And I think I'll end it here, guys. Anyway, like and favorite if you enjoyed. Subscribe to become part of the archives, and I will see you all later. Peace.